Hi there, it's day 179, and today's topic is if you don't feel serenity, prove yourself for self sabotage. Now, we have spoken lately about how important it is to make yourself independent from the outside world, from what people are thinking about you, and to do your thing, that what makes you happy. And most of the time we always trying to satisfy somebody, the expectations of family members and so on. Now there's sometimes a bigger enemy, and this is ourself, in the way we are thinking, in the way we are speaking to ourselves. And we find this, we come sometimes a little bit aware of it if there is a subject with which we are dealing and we are speaking with somebody about it. And if somebody makes us a question which brings us to answer about our self beliefs, then we get stuck because we say something, but our actions and our words, while we communicate and speak about it, are totally different. And then we become aware a little bit that finally we don't believe what we are saying. So you have to overcome this and to find out what is missing. Sometimes if you don't believe something, you're missing an experience, or you have false thoughts or knowledge about it. Yeah, so you speak with people who had overcome this. And this is so important because while from one side you're striving to achieve something, a certain state, you're sabotaging because while being on your own, you communicating with yourself and with self-talk that says, yeah, I'm not sure about it. So unsureness, self-doubt. Maybe this will happen, self-sabotage. You think about a bad outcome instead of focusing on what is possible. And then, yeah, but I'm afraid. And then there are some emotions in the middle way. So all of these thoughts about emotions and thoughts, you're sabotaging yourself. And this is so critical because it's like changing from one moment to the other and not sticking on your road. Keep with one thought. If you want to do something, then do it because you feel this is right. And don't stop always thinking the next way, but what if not? It doesn't matter. The only thing that counts is to do something that is important for you, to try it out, and even you don't change with the first negative thought that may come up. Just acknowledge it, like awareness, that you like a meditation. You're focusing on one point, and then some thoughts might coming up, and you say, "Okay, thank you for being there." Become aware of it, and then you return to your meditation by focusing on one certain subject to make yourself free. This is so important in order to to clear yourself from any thoughts at all, and to get to know what is there. Is it a person? Is it happening? Is it to get to know something? And without this, how will you make the experience and find out if something fits you? So be there, try this out, and then you decide for the next step. And talk to you in a nice way. One of the most important things that I learned decades ago, when I did my first seminar in NLP, was the way we are talking to ourselves. And I stopped saying that I must, I should, I could. It was not longer important. I said, I will, I do. And I came in action directly, because if you're saying I must, there's a kind of obligation you have to do. You feel yourself under somebody else. So if there's always somebody on top, how will you make your own decisions? In your subconscious mind, there's always somebody there who tells you what to do. So you're kind of a victim who has always to follow certain instructions. No, I can, because this gives me the feeling that I'm the master of myself and I can change my opinion. I do it in this way or another way. And also, apart from this, it helps you create positive emotions. If you're always thinking about what other people are telling you, what will come up? You will always have this feeling that, oh, I must do this. Nobody asked me if I have the will. I have the guts. Maybe do you have the self esteem and the self assurance that you can do something. So words are playing an important role in our life and in our communication. You should start watching out how are you communicating, and be kind with yourself. If you doubt in something, try to find out, why are you doubting this? Is it a missing of experience? Is it afraid that you will not be successful? So if you have these kind of thoughts, then try to find out, why is this so important? So let's say you're failing. So who does know it? It's only you who knows it. But if you don't try ever, certainly you cannot fail, but you can also not achieve something. And people who are successful in whatever, they fail many times, and they also speak about it openly. They don't find it bad. They think this is a normal way, like life goes up and down, like your heartbeat. If you have a clear line, you're dead. So try to find your life like a normal feature, that things happen and going up and down. Things happen that you can't program it. Even the greatest minds encounter obstacles in their daily habits, in their relationships with their family. Things are not programmed. So you have still to be clear about your goals, about what you want to achieve. And it's not about becoming successful. It's about to finding a way to go through life in an easy way, so that you feel good about it. If you feel stressed, make yourself a list of beliefs that bring you down. If I am stressed, I say, no, this is not important to do. Only one thing counts now, and I know what that is at this particular moment. So I'm doing this. And if I'm feeling suppressed, I have to give up some things. If I'm maybe anxious that I will not achieve it, then I will have a look at what I have done so far. And normally there's no person who can give me a feedback who says this is great. Does it count? So that's why I think people will have success with time by itself, because they're doing what they're passionate all about it, and they can share their experience with others. So if you want to serve, then success will come by itself. If you're always chasing after it, you will push it away. This is just how the universe works. If you look at your life, the things you are good at, you never done anything about it. It's just coming because you're good at it. If you're chasing always, you're pushing it away. That's how the universe works. So stop chasing and concentrate yourself on yourself, on what is necessary. Make some quotes on which you can concentrate. If you have certain emotions and negative thoughts, there are not so many. They're usually always some of them, and they're making a circle, and you get stuck in these same thoughts over and over again. So change them and stop calming down and concentrate on what is now important, to discover what is important and to live it. Nobody can make this life for you. It's your life. You have to live it and make the greatest life of it in this particular moment. So try out, enjoy, stay tuned till tomorrow. Bye bye.